Hey, this is BlindFox and welcome at my Ration review. Please support the channel, please subscribe and please go and donate on patreon.com. So this is our last video on our French RCIR, menu number 4. This expires September 2021 and it was backed March of 2018. So let's do dinner. I got this from MRE Mountain, as I said in the other videos. So let's see what we have for dinner. We are going to have our 300 grams of lasagne pour boeuf, which is beef lasagna. And now I don't know French, I have Google Translate. We've got our fromage, fondue, which is fondue cheese. Also thanks to Google. We're going to have this tea. Here's some salt and pepper if we need it. I'm going to have the hot chocolate. I'm going to add going to taste the hot chocolate and then add the coffee to it to see how that hot chocolate coffee thing tastes that everybody is doing. And we've got salted cereal and sweet biscuits. This sweet biscuits has got some chocolate in it. And we have tasted all the biscuits before, but we will do this with the cheese. So before we get started, this is the handle we got in the accessory with the stove. So I'm not going to fold it, but you've basically bent this back for the little handle. These two things are bent forward. And then you just clip it in here like this, and you can hold your tin. So that's this explained. So I'll go and heat this up. Today I'm not going to open this cold because I actually want to see if I can heat this up, and I want to eat the cheese up as well. And we will go and mix this. Let's just see how the tea bag looks. This just smells like a normal tea bag. And then these tea bags, their little holder is sort of inside the bag, so you have to sort of, I don't know, just pull it out a bit. Hope it works. There we go, so that you can dip this. So I'll be back when I've heated this up and make this. See you then. Okay, everything is heated up and mixed. So I mixed the hot chocolate and the coffee. The hot chocolate is very sweet if you just do it on its own. I'm going to start with the lasagna. So let's try this little spoon. You can see it's nice. You can get through it easily if it's hot. Let's just lift it off a piece. See there? There is a little piece. It smells like lasagna. So you can see there is a little plate there, it seems, of lasagna underneath. Then you get your meat and then another little plate of lasagna on top. This is very, very saucy. It's not a dry thing. There's a slightly flavored, nice tomato. I think it might just need a bit of basil, maybe some oregano type herbs, but it does have a nice slight flavor and it's quite good. Get a slight cheesiness. I've never had tinned lasagna before, but this is nice. So this is just the same biscuits we had at some of the other meals. Just look at little pieces of each. So let's compare them. They look very similar. A lot of similar thicknesses to these. You can see if they are not falling apart. You can see there's different colors. This is chocolatey one, this is the cereal one, this is the salty one. You can see the salty one is the more, the other one's a bit, it's, what do you call the word? Yeah. The salt one is slightly less textured than the others. They all have little holes in them. Salt one is nicely salted. The cereal one is sweet and the chocolate one is sweet and tastes slightly chocolatey. Let's do the little fondue cheese. I've heated this up as well. Just cooled a bit. You can see it's nice little, just cooled off now. So let's taste this. Salty, slightly, to get the cheese flavor. Let's try this with the salt biscuit. Let's just break it up a bit more. You can see there it dips in nicely. And another little taste. The salt biscuit with this makes it a bit more salty. Let's check out the cereal biscuit. I think the cereal taste goes well with the saltiness of the cheese. I think sometimes the salty biscuit might make it a bit more salty than you would like it. But you do get that lovely taste, and then the sweetness comes through. And the chocolate one. And again the cheesiness, very interesting with the sweetness of the biscuits. Now the salty, but I'm not going to dip the biscuits in the lasagna, because I want to eat this all with my cheese. Then it will go well with the lasagna as well. When you compare all these biscuits with the cheese, the salt ones gives it a bit more salty taste. The sweet one, the cereal and the chocolate, you don't really taste the chocolatey bit much. It's more the sweetness of the chocolate and the cereal biscuits that's interesting with the cheese. You get that salty cheese and then there's sweetness of the biscuits. So it was nice. It's an interesting taste with all three biscuit types. So let's check out mochaccino, as is hot chocolate mixed with coffee. Added a slight bit of water in when I added the coffee. The hot chocolate on its own, very sweet. If you add the 150 ml, they say you should add. The coffee makes it nice, bitter coffee. You still get that chocolatey sweet undertaste. It's quite nice. You get that coffee chocolatey smell. And let's do the tea. Now this tea has steeped for a while, because I absolutely hate tea when it is sometimes a bit, I like my tea a bit stronger. This is not a stronger tea. This does not have that very much tea aftertaste you get sometimes, that astringentness. It's got just a nice slight tea taste. And this is cool. The cheese is cooling now. Let's taste them now. Cheese taste tastes very much the same. Slightly processy, but it's nice. It goes well with the biscuits. I think this was a great combination, having the cheese with the lasagna. This is really nice, and if you like some more bit of cheese but with your lasagna, you can add it there as well. And I really like the mocha coffee, or the mocha chocolate, whatever you call it. And the tea was nice. So this was dinner. It was a nice meal, nice and cheesy. I do like this cheese. I like it that since it's in a tin, you can melt it, so it goes. It's not that hard cheese that you normally get processed cheese. It gives you another option to use with your biscuits. And so that was nice. So let's check the lasagna now that it cooled a bit. Alright. The lasagna also cooled a bit. You still get that nice flavor. Still they could add a little bit more herbs. But you can eat this cool or cold as well. You don't have to eat this piping hot. So this is all great food, as usual with the French. So that brings us to the end of our dinner video and the end of the series of 4 videos about the French RCIR menu number 4 back in 2018. So if you haven't, go and check out the other 3 videos. And I got this again from MRE Mountain. So go and check them out. They ship worldwide. So thanks for watching. Please support the channel, please subscribe, and please go and donate on patreon.com, and see you at my next ration review.